Ah, the perfect outhouse chair. You're watching JD's Variety Channel.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I am out here hunting around an old school that is on 1935 historical maps. It's quite a bit of ways from me. I figured I'd stop out this way while I was doing some scouting. And I'm just on the back portion of the property where there's all sorts of gravel and stuff back here. I detected the front, which was a real nice open field. There wasn't much up there. It seems like it's been detected pretty good. But there is a huge field in the back of this skull. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to come out here. There's just a lot of property. And I've been here about an hour and I'm pulling a lot of coins. I haven't found anything old yet though, but I know there's at least got to be some oldies left in here because I don't think it's been detected very good over the last 10 to 20 years. And just being here for about an hour, I pulled all this clad, probably almost $3 worth already. And I did find this about 5 inches deep, which gave a blasting signal, an old Purex cap. So there's still old stuff down here at this skull. And I was getting a lot of spills, just haven't been filming. But I got all this in one hole. And the newest coin is 1992 in that spill. So, and you know, obvious signals like this, that many coins in one hole, like about blew my ears off. So there's definitely hope for this place. In worst case scenario, lots of clad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as like a backup spot. I'm going to do some scouting, see if I can get into a good home permission. There's some older places around here. So I'm going to get to looking around and we'll see if we can come up with something good. Okay guys, I just scored the permission of a lifetime, a place I researched, and I drove right to it, and thankfully I was able to get permission to be able to metal detect it. And you can see right there I got the Garrett Ace 400 in the back seat, but I'm using the T2 today. I might use the Garrett a little bit. But anyway, the place I'm going to be hunting was estimated to be built in 1897. It's a huge house, and the guy that founded the public library for the city that I'm in used to live here, and it's a huge property. There used to be a barn in the back. I mean, this is like an old school homestead. So I'm not going to show too much of the surroundings right now, but I'm going to get to digging and hopefully we can pull out some awesome stuff. Okay, my first signal was this piece of wire, and the second one that I dug was a low 50 signal below a nickel, but it was solid and a little bit deeper, so I dug it. I think I got something good in the hole. Don't know what it is, but it looks pretty darn cool. Oh man. Wow. It's a clip of some sort. I'm not sure what kind. That is definitely old. Well, it's some type of bird on there. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's a big one. Almost like a heron or something, I don't think. But that is awesome. That's definitely old right there. Sweet. So there's going to be stuff here. I'm happy. Alrighty, so I'm trying to determine if this place has been detected before. Around the side of the property, there really isn't many signals at all. I came under this big magnolia tree. I just love hunting under big old magnolia trees. It's just like a sign there's old stuff around. Always on permissions where there's old magnolia trees, always find coins and stuff under them because they've been used for shade for a long time. But I'm in the front now and I have a nice coin tone showing depth. Showing about 6 inches. Nice tight signal, so we're going to dig this one up and see what it is. Hopefully an old penny or a silver dime. Well, it's possible somebody could have left this target before. It is under one of the biggest magnolia tree roots ever, and the signal is right down under that. Hardly getting anything with the pinpointer on this side and nothing on that side, but it's a really good signal, so I'm going to keep at it.
Unfortunately, I don't have a magic wand to make the cicadas stop, so you'll just have to deal with the racket.
Okay, so that last signal that was right there, it took me about 10 minutes to get out. I mean, the root was like that big and it had other roots going underneath it. I did get down to it. It was a wheat penny, 1946, and I had another penny signal about a yard away. This one was down about 3 inches and the roots weren't quite as bad. And I just flicked it out right here. I scratched it. Yeah, that one's a memorial though. So no big deal on that one. Let's keep looking. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this place was detected very well before, and they left most of the signals under the roots. Check out that good 81. It's right under this massive root. So we probably won't get to that one, but it's just a penny. Okay, so I've been here about half an hour. Not too much to show yet, but I did finally get a signal that wasn't under a root. So there's definitely more coin signals in the front. So I'm gonna slug it out here as long as it takes. This site definitely still has potential. But I just took a little break here to get some water and get a long sleeve shirt on because the mosquitoes are fierce today. And signal right before I took a break is a 1956 wheat penny. Obvious 82, 83 signal only about 3 inches down. So definitely hope for this spot. I'm gonna comb over the front good, stop filming the Wheaties. If I find anything interesting, I'll turn the camera on. Okay, after my break I came right back to where I found that 56 wheat penny. And I got a signal in the low 60s. Got about 5 inches down. And I don't know, this looks bigger than a nickel. Is it a nickel? I can't tell. Oh, it's definitely bigger. What is this? Oh, is that a coin? No, it's a token. It's a nice one though. It says 1936 right on it. I can see it already. Oh, that could still be a coin. It could be a foreign one. That's sweet though. Let me clean this up. This could be really good. I came under the big magnolia for shade because the sun just came out while I was filming this. It is a coin, not a token. You can't see much on it. It's 10 centavos. I'm pretty sure this is an old Mexican coin, and it's probably going to have the eagle and the serpent on the back. That is an awesome find. Rang up right around 62, which is would have been really high for a nickel. That's why when I saw it, I was thinking, oh, it looks a little big. So awesome! That's a sweet find. Obvious signal too. So I have a feeling this front yard's going to be really good. It's right on the street corner, sectioned in by 2 stop signs right by the historic downtown. I think this is going to be awesome. Right as the ambulance goes by, which means I'm on fire. We're digging this one live. Solid 86 to 89. Pinpointing with depth. I'm calling silver on this one. Okay, let's try to do this with one hand. Ugh. I can use the foot shovel here if I want, but my knee's been bothering me, so I'm using the hand shovel. Okay. Nope. That one, it's a penny, a modern penny, but the back looks shiny, like maybe there was something stuck to it. Yep. There's another penny, and that side was where it was stuck to. You can see how it kept it clean. That's 1980, so not too old. Okay, so the abnormally high signal was 2 pennies stuck together. Hate when that happens. Being in the middle of the summer, the ground is perfect because we've had so many storms recently. The other day I actually got caught in a horrible hailstorm, but you can see this huge plug that I popped. I'm definitely in the hot spot. There's deep coin signals here. And I'm down to this one, so I figured I'd show it live. Just sounds like a wheat penny, but I just dug one a minute ago too. So I figured I'd show some of these signals. It's only a matter of time before silver comes out of here. Oh, well, that's not a penny. That one is just like an aluminum grommet. But I got 3 Wheaties already, and that what I believe is a Mexican coin. So we're on the right track for the coins. Hopefully some more old relics pop up too. Oh, I just fell in the old driveway. You can see how this is all paved right here, but on the edge of it I got a coin signal about 5 inches down. Went through all this gravel that's off to the side of the pavement, and down in it is another wheat penny. I think that's the 5th one, which is also a sign that this place has been hunted before. Signals under the roots and under gravel. Not many easy ones left. I can't imagine how much was here back in the day. My goodness. Let's find some more. Okay, so they totally buried a lot of coins under this driveway. Nice 80 signal. Under the pavement. Wow. So yeah, there's tough to get signals around the edges that other people couldn't get to. So I'm gonna work the hard to hunt places here and hopefully we'll pop some stuff out that other people missed. There's probably some silver under this driveway. There is a gorgeous 1942 Wheatie mopping up all the coins that people missed around the edge of the driveway. It was an inch down in these rocks right here. Crazy. But it's the edges where people didn't hunt. This is unreal, guys. You saw how preserved that penny was because this is like sandy right here. And you know, right by these chunks of asphalt, I had a solid nickel signal just about an inch down, and you can see the roots exposed here. This is all eroded away here in the front. And I can see it. It's a buffalo nickel, and I can already see the date on it. Even down in the hole. Just so well preserved. Look at that. Unreal. 1937. The detail is almost perfect. Wow. Look at that. It's got the full horn on the buffalo. That is amazing. Best condition buffalo I've ever dug, hands down. Wow. I'm really gonna work this driveway area good. Okay, gonna try another live one here. High signal, still right by the penny there and the buff there. It's silver. Check that out. This is unbelievable. 1947 Rosie. To all the people out there who don't hunt in the rocks and around the old driveways, there's proof that it's down there. Oh, this is so fun. Here's another one that might be silver. I'm under the magnolia now. Or no, this isn't a magnolia. That one's the magnolia behind it. This is a maple tree right here. And there's the driveway. Back in here by these exposed roots. I just pulled a pull tab right out of this little spot right here. I thought might be another old nickel. Right next to it, 85, solid. We're gonna try this one live. I have my glove off so it's a little bit easier to dig. You know, live. Easier with the camera work. A lot of roots right here. What is that? Well, that's odd. I'm not sure if that's just a piece of metal or if that's supposed to be some sort of pin or something. It doesn't look like a pin. There's nothing on it soldered onto it. Well, that's peculiar. Still down in the roots of this maple tree, right down there, only 2 inches. 1956 D penny. This is a blast. Let's hope there's more. I'm still getting signals. I'm by this drain now. You can see where part of the driveway is broken up, and I had to work for this one. It was down under a root back over by the magnolia tree. It was down under this big root and in these rocks. And I finally got down under that root. I thought this was more of a penny signal, but it was deep. Looks like I got a silver. I think it's a merc. Yeah, that's a mercury dime. You see the last digit and the date looks like a 4 right about where my fingertip is. Probably 1944. Awesome. Boy, these signals are tricky to get at. But I ain't quitting. Okay, I got a tricky signal. I'm about a yard away from the other one. This is right where I dug the other silver. Really deep signal. Just pulled this rock out of the hole, cut some of these roots, softened up, loosened up some of the dirt with the shovel. The pinpointer's reading it now. This rang in high when it would come in, so this could be another silver. Seems like I got it out of the hole. And it's a coin, but this one's a penny. Still good. Wheat penny. All right, let's check the hole again. It was underneath that rock. That'll do it. Okay, there's the magnolia tree here. And I'm under this small one that's right next to it that has some low-lying limbs right here. I'm clearing out some of the surface stuff here. There's a bunch of this shredded metal like this just laying right on the top. I'm getting that off the surface. And there's still other signals here. I got a good one under this limb right here. It won't budge off 85, 86. And pinpointing with decent depth too. I'm guessing this one's going to be about 4 inches. So I'm going to do this one live. Let's mark this and I'm going to switch hands. I guarantee I'm going to hit roots. Yeah, huge one right there. Oh. This isn't too bad though. I just hit one root on the side. But it looks like it's not going to matter, because the target's probably in the middle here. Oh, I already flipped it out. It's silver. I can see it. Right there. Silver Roosevelt dime. I don't want to rub it too much, so I'll get the date on it later. These trees in this driveway are really paying off. Let's work it some more. I think I might have another one of those Mexican coins. Earlier I found the other one right over here and I'm working my way back over that way. And I had a really weird signal that was actually coming in a high tone. I pulled this Corona bottle cap out of the hole and I thought that was just going to be the signal. And the reason it was coming in so good is because this was underneath it. After I pulled it out, it had a nickel tone in the hole. Actually, this is a different coin. It says 19 something on it. Let me clean this up, see what it is. It's about the same size as the other one. Okay, so I'm not familiar with this one. It looks like it says 1939, and on the back it has looks like an H in the middle. It says like L-E-T-Z-E Berg. A World War II soldier could have brought this one home. I'm pretty sure this coin is from around that region, somewhere in Germany, France, all that area over there. I'll research that one later. Awesome. This poor guy on a motorcycle can't be having too much fun. This storm came out of nowhere. So we're having a massive storm right now where I came to detect, because it was supposed to be 20% chance of rain all day. And yeah, you can see there, 15% chance of precipitation, 66% humidity, and 83 degrees. I'll tell you what, that is not 15% chance. It is coming down and the sky is grayed out as far as you can see. And it's been thunder and lightning. And there's already flash flooding. So I'm gonna stick it out and see what happens. So that's the major storm that just went over here. Lasted a little over an hour and caused a lot of flash flooding. It's really coming down here. But my thumb's there to block out the city that I'm in. You can see it there. So if I get a permission or go detecting anywhere, it's gonna be like soup. But it looks like it's gonna be clear from here on out, so I may give it an hour or so and then go do some more scouting since I'm pretty far away from home. I wasn't kidding on the flash flooding. The highway's just full of water. These roads, it's crazy. Looks like they pulled a car out of water over there. He was in all this mess. Nuts. I am now in a little town. It has really seen some decay over the years. Probably not going to do any knocking here. Most of the neighborhoods are a little on the sketchy end, but I'm up on top of this hill where you can see an old historic downtown area. It's very neat from up here. The reason I came up here, I was passing by and there's a old historic cemetery. So let's go check this out a little bit. There's some old graves up here. And check out that tree. Love this wall. Let's see what's up in there. Let's see if it's hollow. This is amazing up here. Let's see some of these graves. That's a baby's grave. 1907 to 1908. Check this one out. Let's see. Young, born September 30th, 1825, died April 12th, 1880. Born December 2nd, 1798, April 28th, 1873. This is probably the biggest one here. George Gibbs. One's from 1850 to 1877. Would have been 27 years old when they passed. That's how old I am, 27. This goes back quite a ways. Wow. It's unfortunate. It seems like there's been quite a bit of vandalism up here. Seems like this section's a lot older. Headstones are just these triangle rocks. I would assume some of these graves like this are from the early 1800s, but I'm not sure. So much of a view up here too, good for doing scouting, finding places to metal detect. This appears to be the back corner. We'll see if there's any older ones over here. Oh, this got pushed up into the tree. Look at that. Tree just grew right into it. Wow. It's really wedged in there. Oh, got a mushroom growing under here. Assuming this section looks really old. Let's check this out. John MacArthur, born March 21st, 1842, died November 9th at 1893. It's 1892. This looks like to be the last one. And then it's just pretty much jungle from there on out.
After driving south looking for drier conditions to detect, I stumbled on a massive walk-in estate sale and obtained permission to film the property. What I found blew my mind, and I went home with some goodies as well.
Except for that portable sign there. Those my cigarette button. Yeah, oh yeah, I could have sold that 100 times. Yeah, well you might want to open one. You are? Yeah. I'd say at least 3 months.
Ah, the perfect outhouse chair.
What'd you say on the grinder, honey?
I want to say 5. You said 5, but
Yep, I sold tea for 5.
And we're all at the other bottom.
yeah, she said I could.
And I didn't know who brought those in here, those things.
Oh, they had to fix in that bed.
A lot of workmanship in here.
If this place could talk, the stories it could probably tell.
Yeah.
Let's flip this frame around. I would love to find some of this vintage jewelry metal detecting. Frozen in time, yet drifting away. Why must it change? I'd rather it stay. Alright, so it's time to show what I picked up at the estate sale. I was there late in the day on a Sunday, and they had run it all day Saturday and Sunday, so I was there toward the end where mostly everything was already picked over, and they were starting to try and sell stuff by the box just to get rid of it. I spent almost 2 hours at the property doing some filming and picking through things and just enjoying that wonderful property. So I got to really stick around and try to drive some hard bargains toward the end. And I got everything you see here for a total of $15. So it was awesome. But I picked up this huge bin. You can see it says Oxford Bone China. And this is like a shipping container for how they used to send the china. And it's kind of like a reinforced cardboard on the inside. It's pretty solid, and it doesn't really have a musty smell or anything, so that was cool. I'm just going to use that as a functional piece. I'm going to store some things in it in the garage. So I was really happy to pick that up. It's really big. Some of the other things, I picked up this old cigar box that still has like the labels on it. You can see cigar tax, and it says 50 cigars Class A. And it's in decent shape. So I like that. And that looks like it's got a date on the back. I can't tell if this last one's supposed to be a slash or if that's supposed to be a 1, but I'm guessing that's 9/15/41. So that was cool. Happy to pick that up. I got a few things that I didn't really necessarily, have a personal fascination with, but like I said, I was trying to just put a bunch of random things in and just negotiate a bulk price. So I just put some miscellaneous stuff in there that was kind of interesting. Just got that little glass. I picked up this vase because it didn't look like a cheap one. It's in good shape. It's got a lot of detail on it. This isn't too old though. Daniel's Fine Gifts, Japan. So I'm not sure how much a piece like that would sell for. This, I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to be a spoon rest or if it's just a decorative piece because it's really small. But I like the design on that. This is what I was really happy to pick up. It's a vintage coin bank called the Mr. Thrifty Bank. You can see it has the silver, that's a 90% silver Kennedy half, and the Mercury dime designs on it. And there's the coin slot. And the bottom for you to unlock it to get your money out. I checked it on eBay. These sell for about $15. So that pretty much pays for the whole purchase there. But that's not, what I was. This is something I originally wanted, but this is something I was really happy to find. I did it again, guys. Except this time I got an actual set and not one piece. I got 4 sterling silver ashtrays. I even found the lighter that goes with it, so that was really cool. This is sterling silver the whole way around on these, and this is the little top piece of the lighter, and that goes, you would fill this up and it goes right down in there, and there's 4 of them here. And you can tell they just took everything right out of this house and out of their storage in the barns and all that, because they not even cleaned out, still has the ash in it. But just to show the one that I picked up at a flea market not too long ago, that was this one here. It has the exact same marking. I'm showing it on this one because it's cleaner and easier to see. But it's Frank M. Whiting and Company, sterling. And that's what all of those are. You can see they're really tarnished around the edges. But just a rough estimate, these aren't really thick that runs around the edge, but that's at least
at least a $5 piece of silver on each one anyway. So I mean, even if you don't count that one because it's small, I mean, you got $20 right here, easy. You know, 15 on the bank. Not sure how much you could sell that for, but in an antique store, I mean, probably, you know, like at least 40 bucks. So I mean, hey, for $15, I basically just walked away with this stuff. And I'm definitely going to be using that bank for a display. That's going to be cool. And, you know, maybe do some other cool things with the other ones like I did with my marbles here that I found while metal detecting. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed my little estate sale video. Take care.